Welcome to the MGM Grand's King Staywell room. Let's do a room tour. So welcome to the Grand Staywell room at the MGM Grand. So this room is going to be your standard size room. The only difference between this one and a regular king size room is it's going to come with extra amenities in their Staywell class. So some of those include the air purification, the water purification. There is a alarm clock that has a light generator to it, so it lights up close to your alarm clock time to help you wake up in the morning or in the evening, depending on what time you sleep, as well as there's a scent generator to help you just more relaxed inside the room. So ultimately, there is a premium for this. Is it really worth it? I'm going to be covering off all of that in this video. All right, so let's cover off the bed first. It is a little bit firm for my liking. I do usually sleep with an ND mattress at home, so there is something to just keep in mind for that. If you prefer more of a softer bed, these ones here are a little bit more firm. For the Staywell features, you are going to get a welcome card that kind of goes over the amenities that are covered within it, as well as on the back side, including some of the meditation stuff and the relaxation features that are offered within this room. So covering off, there is the air purification, the aromatherapy, cedar elements, cleaning protocol, which is kind of self-explanatory with the COVID protocols right now. I think Cleveland Clinic Wellness, there we go. Dawn simulation, that's going to be your alarm clock there. The Deep Pack Copra welcome, I'm not even sure what that is. I haven't even figured that out in this room, to be honest. Designated signage, energizing lights, that's going to be in the bathroom. We'll go over that. Guided meditation, that's going to be on your TV. In-room welcome display, that's this thing right here. Your night light, which I believe honestly is just going to be that as well. Your Staywell mattress, that's going to be this one here. I don't really find a difference in that. Your Staywell mattress enhancements, I'm not even sure what that means because this bed, there's nothing that changes the firmness. I tried looking. Your Staywell shower infuser, I'll show you that in just a minute when we go over the bathroom. Your warm white room lighting. I'm not sure what that means because all the lights, actually, sorry, it's the light bulbs that they use. They have that warm tint to them, as well as the water purification. So I'm not sure if that's within the tap itself. There's nothing you really see as a difference for that. So there is this card here that goes over all of those features. And then on the back, it covers off your Cleveland Clinic Wellness, which is basically saying that you got award-winning online wellness programs that encourage healthy behaviors and positive changes. As your time in a Staywell room comes to a close, it doesn't mean the end of the wellness experience. Will provide complimentary access to continue your wellness journey. And then there's a QR code for that, as well as the on-screen meditation is covered off here, which is actually the Deep Pack Chopra pre-programming. So that is on your TV. And then in this tray itself also includes your in-room dining QR code, and then just a regular welcome scan here just to understand the rest of the room. So going over the other amenities within this room itself, you have your standard mini bar. Just keep in mind, everything within the mini bar itself is going to be Indiana Jones weighted, basically. So you have, the second you pick it up, your room will get charged. So coming in here, you have different alcohol. So you have like Patron, Fireball, Jaeger, a Red Bull, Pringles. You do have some Stella, Fiji water, cold in here in this case, a couple cans of Coke, some Diet Coke, Sprite, Bud Light, Grey Goose, some JD, some white wine, and some champagne itself. So that's going to be your mini bar. Never touch it. It's super expensive. So the desk space that you do get is quite a big desk area. This would allow for anyone with a laptop, you got plugins within the stand here for the light. However, I find this light here to be really low. Like you can see, it's already at my eye level and it can't raise it without tilting it here, kind of thing like that. Otherwise, you have to lower the chair. So something to keep that in mind if you are one that likes to use a light while you are working at a desk, this is going to be your scent cube. It allows you to set different levels for it. I've honestly gotten used to the smell. It's a very faint one, so you don't really notice it a whole lot. You notice it when you first walk into the room, the very first time, and then after that, it kind of fades away itself. And then at the same time, with the COVID protocols, they do offer a option to decline housekeeping. Basically, leave this on the door. It says for you to please place this on your door if you wish to decline daily housekeeping services. This is kind of nice right now, especially if you don't want housekeeping coming to the room quite frequently, rather than just using the do not disturb card. Basically acts in the same context of that. So let's move off towards the bathroom. Prior to the bathroom, we're going to cover off the Staywell air purification. So on this here, you have your different speeds, your modes. You can turn this light off if you'd like. It allows for that, as well as a light indicator of how the room is for current air. This does get a little loud. This is on quiet mode right now, so it's actually not too bad. Then moving into the bathroom. So the bathroom itself is quite spacious. You do get quite a bit of room, and it's for the most part your standard hotel bathroom. You do get one sink. On the vanity here, you do have the option for energizing light or warm light. So this is going to be the warm light for it, more soft tone. I think actually some of it is burnt out right now. And then the energizing light is going to be this bright, really white tone to it. You do get a makeup vanity mirror off to your right, your tissues, your standard towels, extra toilet paper, your hair dryer is also down there as well. There isn't a separate water closet. It's just the toilets off to the side of the sink, and then your standard shower tub combination. Now the difference with this shower is there is the water infuser. Honestly, I didn't notice any difference between this shower and any other shower that I have had with my other stays here at the MGM Grand. So ultimately, I don't really think that's really a whole worth it gimmick kind of thing for it if it's noticing any difference in the air purification, or sorry, the water purification, I should say, within the suite itself. So covering some of the other amenities within this suite is you do have a closet. Comes with quite a bit of coat hangers. I think there's probably close to 10 in here, a luggage rack, as well as there's a shelf, your standard ironing board with iron, and a laundry bag for their in-suite laundry service. Otherwise, it's pretty much good for storage. You get plenty of storage as well within this room, covering off with some of the other storage that is available. Within the center console, there's a dresser that covers off 3 massive drawers, as well as underneath the side here, there is going to be a cubby space that allows you to place some other items in there, such as a backpack or whatnot. Inside of your nightstand is going to be your in-room safe. This one is fairly large. You can fit a laptop or an iPad inside of there. A MacBook fits in there perfectly fine as well. So overall, that's actually a fairly decent sized safe compared to most in some areas like on cruise ships. That's pretty standard for Vegas though. Then lastly, you do have a sitting area just for relaxation. Now, there are some places in Vegas, and especially in this hotel, that offer a couch or the 2 chairs. I kind of prefer the couch over the 2 chairs. However, to each their own. Whoever likes either or, you kind of get the cream of the crop of whatever is going to be offered to you at that point. You're not going to get the selection when you are at check-in of which one you're going to get. And then ultimately, there is this view here of the strip that I've woken up to every morning for the last full couple days here. So what are my final thoughts on the room? MGM as a whole, I love the property. There is tons of restaurants. It is one of the largest gambling floors within the Las Vegas and the Strip area. There is a lot of entertainment options, such as David Copperfield. There is the Comedy Club. There's the Cobb by Cirque du Soleil. There's the large buffet. Joe Robuchon has a lot of different amenities and options for you to choose from while you're on here. Like, you can come to Vegas and not ever have to actually leave the MGM Grand Complex. As well, the pool complex is absolutely massive, and I would highly recommend, especially if you have kids and teenagers, that pool complex is amazing. Second to probably Mandalay Bay, just because of the wave pool and the actual sand that they do have. However, they're both equally, to me, the best that you have for options within the Las Vegas area. Okay, so let's talk price point. All said and done, for me, I'm paying roughly $250 for this room for 5 nights. That is including the $39 resort fee each night. For anyone who hasn't been to Vegas before or is an MGM Rewards member, to get those discounted rates, they see your play history and whatnot, you're going to be looking at roughly around $850 for this room for 5 nights. Is it really worth it? I don't think so. I would just stick with the regular rooms, the Grand Tower. Do not go West Wing. I'm not even going to cover that off in this video. Just MGM doesn't even really offer those. It's like the unwanted cousin of rooms. So I would stick with ultimately staying with the Grand Tower. Stay within the king rooms if you just want one bed. If you need the queens, you can go with the queens rooms. You can get the strip view. You can pay for those additional ones for that. However, the Staywell, I don't really think is really worth it. You are limited to floors 14, 15, and 16. So you do get a little bit of a nice view, but you also can be restricted for that, especially if you do like those really high up floors. So something to bear in mind for that. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. It really helps me know I'm bringing helpful and informative travel related information to you. As well, please consider subscribing for future videos as I continue to tour and travel around the world. Unfortunately, right now with COVID restrictions, it's kind of hard for me to plan anything out into the future. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to bring to you next, but you know what? I know I want you there with me.